Welcome to this practice where we'll be focused on equipoise or balanced actions. I've had the experience of going to PT for an injury, and the injury is well cared for in the PT exercises that are given. Yet there is so much focus on the one area of the injury that sometimes you get out of balance. For example, if you injure your one knee and you're not practicing with the muscles that affect the other knee, you get out of balance. In this practice, we'll be doing a chair yoga practice, meaning you'll stand using a chair, you'll sit on the chair, and I like using two chairs because the second chair really helps us in our hip work. We'll begin by standing and using one chair for a modified version of sun salutes. In yoga, starting with some warm-ups and sun salutations is one way to do that, is a wonderful way to get the body prepared for deeper poses in yoga. Stand with either your chair seat in front of you or the chair back. It's your choice. If you chose the chair seat, take your hands to the chair seat. If you prefer the chair back, that works as well. Take your hands to whatever works for you and just bend your elbows to draw it down toward the chair and rise up. Now bend the knees slightly and bow forward. And slowly come up. And again, bend the knees slightly and draw down. And inhale, lift up. Step the right foot right between the chair legs and take the left foot back. Come to a high lunge and bend the back knee and bend the front knee. Now straighten the back leg and drop down again. Draw the left knee down and straighten the left leg. And one more time, bend the knee, drop in, and come toward a straight left leg. Step your back foot forward and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw down. Two more. Inhale, lift up, away from the chair seat. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now step your right foot back. Bend your left knee and your right knee. Come to a lunge position that's slightly awkward with the back knee bent. Now come toward a straight leg version. Bend your right knee. See if you can take it a little bit lower. And straighten. And one more time, bend your right knee, draw down. And straighten the right leg. Step your back foot forward. On the in-breath, pulse up, lift away from the chair seat. On the exhale breath, draw down. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. That balanced action, that equipoise, just in the movement and in the breath work, just allows for just a little bit more fullness in your practice. Now turn the chair around if you're using the chair back so that you can use the chair seat. On the in-breath, pulse up. Exhale breath, draw down. In-breath, step the right foot back. With the hands to the chair seat, slowly come toward a straight left leg. Now bend your left knee and step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Now slowly come toward a straight right leg and draw down. And bend back foot forward. Step both feet back so that you come toward a plank position. And in the plank position, just draw your pelvis forward and your heart forward. You can keep the arms straight or slightly bend your elbows for a little bit more challenging position for some of us. Now lift your pelvis up and step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, and pause. Take your hands to the chair back, to stack the hands, rest your head. Just allow a nice ease in the in-breath, the out-breath, the in-breath, the out-breath. Now place your hands back to the chair seat. On the next in-breath, draw your right knee in toward your heart. Reach your right leg straight back out. Bend the right knee and draw it in toward your heart. Reach your right leg straight back out. Bend your right knee. Reach your right leg straight out. Now bend the left knee, draw down, holding onto the chair. Just pulse with the breath. The exhale breath has you draw down toward the floor. The inhale breath has you lift up. One more time. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, lift up, and release your right foot. Pause here. Just take your hands right on the chair back and press your head again. You might want to just move your heads with a little pressure on the third eye area. Just rock side to side. Come to stillness and pause. Take your hands back to the chair seat with the feet hip distance apart. Draw your left knee in, reach it out. So let hip flexion as you draw the left knee in, and hip extension as you reach out. You draw that knee in before reaching out. Now keep the leg lifted as you bend your right knee and pulse up so that you tone the glutes nicely. Get a nice strength at the leg, in the leg. And bend one more time before straightening. Release your left foot down. Stack your hands again and just press your head to the stacked hands. You might want to just move side to side, pressing that area right between the eyebrows. Now come to a seated position. In your seated position, sit way forward on the chair seat. Hold on to the back of the chair. Open the chest nicely with the arms in extension, with the shoulders in extension. Keep this nice opening of the upper chest. Step your feet, heel toe your feet out so you have a nice wide stance. Turn your right toes out. Take your arms up and draw over to the right as if you're holding onto a beach ball. Squeeze your lower arm in toward your upper arm. Breathe in and out long. And inhale, lift up. Release your hands down. Turn your left toes out. Take your arms up. Draw over to the side. Spread your fingers so that you get this nice engagement of the arm. Maybe you can go a little bit lower in the pose. See if you can keep your right sit bone planted as you draw over to the side. And inhale, lift up out of the pose. Release your hands. Take the hands back to the chair back. Step your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Open chest very nicely to get the heads of the arm bones to draw back. Stay at the front part of the chair, but draw back so that the back has some support at the back of the chair. Lift your feet up away from the floor. And can you now balance? Just taking your back away from the back of the chair. Can you get a nice balanced action here? Can you keep that balance as you step your right foot down toward the floor and lift it up? And right foot comes down and lifts up, and right foot comes down and lifts up. Can you do this hands free? Can you take the right foot down and lift up and release down? It's quite a nice abdominal action to keep that strong engagement. Since we're working on equipoise balanced action, let's do that on the opposite side now. So take your back to the chair back and pause. And you might want to just stay there, but if you can do the actions with the back slightly lifted from the chair, that would work too. Lift your feet up, just hold the legs to begin with. See if you can balance away from the chair back, or if not, just stay there. Draw the left foot down and up and down and up and down and up. And can you do that hands free? Draw the left foot down and up and park your feet back to the floor. Once again, take the hands behind you, hold on to the back of the chair, take the heads of the arm bones back to bring the shoulders in toward each other. And release your hands. We'll stand up again and use the chair. Step wide. Take your right hand to the chair seat. Take your right toes out. Turn your heart toward the sky. Reach your left arm up and over. And enjoy this nice stretch in the pose. Inhale, lift yourself up. We'll come to the opposite side. Turn your left toes out. Take your left hand down to the chair. Reach your right arm up and over. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Turn to the right again. Start with your hands at your hips. Draw down. Reach your right arm out. Take your left arm out and over, similar to what we were doing in the chair seats. And rise up. Come come to the opposite side. If this doesn't work for you, if you really want that balancing action of the chair, then take your left hand to the chair seat. If you can, free your left hand, reach it out. Take your right hand up and over, as if holding on to that imaginary beach ball. Keep a nice engagement, and inhale, rise up, come to sit again. In your seated position, draw your right knee up on its own power and see, keeping that engagement on the right leg, can you take your right ankle to the outer left knee? Come forward on your chair seat and just draw your heart toward your right shin. Just allow the right knee to settle down so that the right shin is almost parallel to the floor, or at least making an effort to get toward parallel to the floor. Can you weave your hands into that little area between the thighs and pick up the leg, so lift it up. Now this is not accessible to you. Just hold on to your ankle and move the leg side to side. Whatever way that you're doing this, to just get nice opening in the hip, on the right side. And let's finish the pose in the same way we started. So take it back to the left knee. Reach your arms down, just bowing in. Inhale, lift yourself up. And step your right foot down. Draw the left thigh up, and again, let's just see how your hip mobility is. Is there a way that you can lift even higher and on its own power without the use of your hands? Just take the ankle to the outer knee. And you'll see that one side is a lot different than the other, but the same principles apply. And as we try to bring equipoise to our own body, and we find these nuances, sometimes you have to stay on one side a little bit longer than the other. But let's just free our arms now and just let the weight of the arms and the upper chest just take us into this forward bend. Just allow your breath to be very free. And yoga is a practice where you just notice these nuances, these differences in the body from side to side. And you learn how to work with them in the practice. They're the best teachers you could ever find. Now rise up, and it's your choice again, of course. You can thread your arms just behind the calf muscle to lift up your leg, or if that's not working for you, just hold on to the ankle and the heel. So whatever way works for you, just pause here. Try to get the ankle at about the same height as the knee. Try to draw the knee away from the chest as you pull the ankle in toward your chest. Rest your ankle to the leg as you're ready. And once again, let the upper body, the weight of the arms, just take you into a forward fold again. Inhale, lift yourself up away from the floor and grab a second chair if you have it. Getting on and off the floor is a big part of the yoga practice when we practice on a mat. But having a second chair is a nice alternative to sitting on the floor because you can take your feet up on the chair seat and get a very similar action that you would do as yoga on the mat. So with your knees bent, take your hands right behind the thighs and open your chest. Exhale, just draw from the navel back toward the chair back. Inhale, rock forward on your sitz bones. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, draw back. Take your feet together on the chair in front of you in a prayer position. Adjust the chair so it works for you. Take the hands right at your shin bones. Lift your knees up so that you can come forward on your sitz bones like we were doing earlier. Bend your elbows and draw toward the chair back. Now if you'd like to hold on to the chair back, do that, but not at the expense of the engagement of the legs. You lift the legs up to get that engagement of the inner groin muscles as you draw your heart forward. Trying to keep that lifting quality. It takes a nice pressure on the base of the big toe to feel that engagement of the leg nicely. Now inhale, rise up. Draw your knees together before taking the right leg off the chair and step the right foot back. So now your right knee is right under your right hip or thereabouts. And come forward on your sitz bones. Now turn toward the left knee in this pose. And just got this nice engagement of the breath. You'll find that the exhale breath might take you a little bit deeper into the pose. And release out of the pose. Take both feet on the chair seat again, with the feet together in that prayer position, with the hands to the shins so that you can rock slightly forward on the sitz bones before drawing your heart toward the chair in front of you. Again, maybe even holding on to the chair back, but lift your knees slightly to keep that engagement. Inhale, lift up, fold the knees together, step your left foot off the chair. You might want to slide over in the chair seat so that the left knee can get right under the hip point, if possible. Take your hands right at the right knee and start to twist. Make this a gentle, easy twist. So you get this nice opening of the upper chest while still getting just a little bit of a stretch to the top of the thigh. Release yourself out of the pose. Take both feet on the chair seat one more time with your feet together in this prayer position, with your hands forward on your shins to lift the knees slightly. Keep that lift. keep a strong engagement of the legs as you draw forward. Keep the hands either on the legs or on the chair in front. And inhale, lift yourself up. Extend your feet forward, but step your pelvis back. Take the pelvis back to the chair back. Close your eyes. In this practice, we did movements on the right and the left side as a way to just kind of observe any differences that we felt in the poses to each side. Yoga is a great practice to create this knowledge of the self in such a way that you get much more balanced physical actions. And as you start to understand how to balance the physical actions, you start to notice there's a little bit more balanced action in your behavior, in your thoughts. You feel a little bit steadier. The breath feels so much more free and natural. Continue to enjoy this balanced action in this resting pose. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Namaste.